Oh, we rolling right now? Yeah. Oh shit, wait, let me change. This is Brandon Moore, aka Moore and Dollars, entrepreneur, blogger, social media consultant, and this is the day in my life. Alright, actually, let me swipe up a little bit. Check my little board out here though. I guess I can just start talking about life and everything, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I just woke up, just kind of give context. So I'm trying to like straighten up a little bit. I'm still scraggly. This is preparation beard. You know what I mean? Just a little something to when I wake up looking raggedy. But let me go ahead and mix something on for y'all. You know what I mean? That's what I like to do when I have company over. I've been learning to DJ. So that's really been one of my main focuses right now that we're in quarantine. I've really been trying to learn every day. I'm picking up being able to make beats, which y'all probably will get to see sometime soon, like my cool little MIDI board here. But the main thing I'm focusing on is the DJing part of all of this. Let me do a little something for y'all. Oh yeah, there we go. That was the sloppy transition because I was just, starting out. Here we go. There you go. I fuck with you. What would you do? Twist real quick, you know what I mean? Hopefully you ain't looking dry, nothing like that.
We got you glistening.
Yeah, like if you got if it's looking dry on the top though, you know what I mean? Just edit out the little. There you go. Oh, god damn. That was the glistening you was talking about. You see that line though? Ooh. So I mean, that's you caught the tail end of the little process here at the end of the day. But this is a cool thing though, like, and really for me, biggest thing about me, everybody knows I'm a Verizon tech expert, right? So I've been making my apartment, cause like I do stuff with them, it's like a smart home, but yeah. I've been turning my own apartment into a dope little thing, so check this out.
Sort of like a mini studio for that.
Yeah. So let me show you my little light thing I got going on here. Usually it's voice activated, but today, check this out. Ain't that about a There we go. Alright, we're back at this. Okay, so you want to start back in the bathrooms and kind of go from my... Alright, here we go. Let me turn this light on, turn it off. Okay, so here's the thing. Like, I've really been starting to automate my whole little apartment and everything, right? So here, like my bathroom lights, I can control them here. I can group all three of those lights together. It's like a blue vibe. I don't know if you want to get in the mirror right there. And then I can switch it up. Wow, hit the red light, and then switch it up and bow, hit the green light. Oh, aqua. I guess that's the color here. Then bow, back over here to purple. Purple is honestly where it kind of sits at the most, because I feel like this is like a vibe, you know what I mean? Like you come in here to use the restroom, you be like, oh, okay, cool. Let me go ahead and handle my business. But so one thing about me, like growing up, I was really close to a train track actually. And it wasn't something where like I saw it a lot, but I always heard it like as a kid, like in the background. So now like this is, like it might sound weird, but like having a train go by my apartment is one of the most like relaxing things for me. Like that's like like at nighttime, that's one of the things I do. Like I sleep to like different sounds and everything. And probably the most comforting one is a train going by, because it's soothing for me. And I don't know if that's a weird thing, but yeah, I just wanted to throw that out there. Which one is this right here?
We got banana nut and the blueberry.
Gotcha. That's exactly what I want. Banana nut.
Banana nut.
Banana nut and she got a big booty. Banana nut and can I get a smoothie too? Yeah, the mango banana. I thought it was my friend Lauren, but then I realized like Lauren cut all her hair off, and I was like, I really want to try this lemonade on the pool. Vodka rose lemonade. Like that sounds amazing.
Mess around and get toe up in here.
For real. I don't drink vodka either, so my body will be like, nah, bro, like, like, what you doing?
Yeah, bring me the bay, 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 all in your face, all in your face, all in your face, bring me the bay.
What song is that? That we were listening to in the cake shop.
Right off the
You
top of my
heard
head.
what I was talking about though, right?
Yeah.
Is that right?
So, at what point did you realize that you were being seen?
So for me, I don't think it really clicked until I was out at events and stuff and people were like recognizing me on social media. Cause it's one thing, like you're posting stuff on social media and like people are liking it. You know what I mean? Like that's cool and like you just feel like, yeah, like I'm doing social media right. But it's another thing when you're like out and about and somebody's like, yo, are you more in Dallas? And I'm like, oh snap, like people like recognize me. And it was like the first couple of times it's like, oh wow, that's crazy, like the coincidence. And then when it starts to happen a lot, you're like, oh, people know who I am. Like that's crazy. I think the moment it really hit me one time was I was in Walgreens, right? It's the middle of the night. I was in there getting water out of Walgreens. And, I walked in there and like I'm in the aisle for water and everything like that, and I grabbed my water. As I'm grabbing my water, one of the workers were like, "What's your name?" And I was like, "Brandon." Why? Like this is an awkward moment right now for this like store person to come and ask me like, "What's your name?" And she was like, "Oh my gosh, I follow you on Instagram." And I was like, "Oh." Wow, like I thought I was like in trouble or something like that. So I think that was my moment where I was like, okay, like people are actually watching. Like this isn't just, like just these random things on social media, or like these aren't like these like random followers that are, hair pages. Like these are actual people who actually live in Dallas, who actually come to me for knowledge of like, yo, Brandon, what's going on in the city? And yeah, that was a moment for me in Walgreens at 1 o'clock in the morning. Getting water, of course,
Did it kind of throw you off?
Definitely. That definitely threw me off.
Because it was a complete stranger. Like
a complete stranger. It was this like girl who, like, she was pretty. She just, I didn't know her and she knew me well. Like she started talking. From my post. Yeah, like, and you start realizing like, people really start to like paint a picture of you off of your social media. And that's why I really try to be as transparent as possible and really be who I really am. Like when you meet me in person, you're like, okay, this is the same guy. Yeah. Like I'm way less toxic though. Like people think like I'm just, did I spit a little bit? Did you see it?
No.
Okay. No, I'm still getting used to this grill. But I don't know, I think people have this like image of me like I'm just out here just doing a lot, and I'm like, bro, like y'all seen my day in the life now. Like I be at the crib, you know what I mean? Like I be in here by myself vibing. So like, yeah, like it's an interesting life,
Yeah, because I guess people really like whenever you're posting stuff that you're doing out socially.
Mm-hmm.
you don't post everything all at once. You chop it up so that you have deliverables throughout the week.
Yeah.
And so when people see that, they probably think, oh man, he's out. Like,
well, let me
all the
say,
time.
when things are open, I do have my streaks
Yeah.
where I'm out dang near every day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But like that's a very small part of my life.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that's 2 or 3 hours out of my day.
Yeah.
Versus like what am I doing with the other 21?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I'm doing a lot of stuff. A lot of it is me communicating with people and helping them grow their brands though.
Yeah.
Like that's really what my life revolves around, is helping people get to where they want to be from a branding perspective.
Yeah.